Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I am finally getting to the last of TWICE's solo albums as of now. Already did both of Nayeon's and Chaeyeon's and Jiho's, and now getting into TZUYU with abouTZU. Always love hearing songs with just one member on it so we can really focus in on their unique voice and skills. Be extra interesting for her because she's not main vocalist or anything and doesn't have the same kind of super artsy style that Chaeyeon has, so I don't know as much what to expect from it. If she's as cool as she was in the Corbin Besson song with Blink, then it should be pretty good. So very excited to get into it. But first, do you want to see even more TWICE reactions? Many more TWICE reactions. You can go to my Patreon. You can get it for free with the link in the description and get a bunch more albums that I can't do on YouTube with the Japanese ones, or going back through their old ones, the ones that made me fall in love with TWICE, as well as a lot of other bonus stuff, like doing the TZUYU logs right now for Christmas, and probably do some more stuff in the future. So make sure to go there to recommend me stuff you'd want to see. Definitely submit something for the weekly random reactions that I want to start doing. You can just pretty much get me to record any sort of videos you want to see me do. So definitely suggest that, and also make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel so you don't miss any future TWICE reactions on here. Leave a like, leave a comment, and let's get into abouTZU by TZUYU. Okay, run away. The red string, like the like red strings of fate or whatever. I'm ready. The instrumental is more interesting than I remember. I don't really understand what's happening in this video that much, but it's interesting. Kind of a just like ominous feeling to it. Video is more interesting than I remember too. I feel like on the surface, this song and music video are both not too spectacular. They seem like a kind of just basic, kind of mature vibe. But then paying attention to it more now, like the instrumental is more like fun and energetic than I remembered. And then this video, when I pay attention to it more now, it's weird. I don't know if it's like going back through memories or something. It starts off red string tied around the finger. Like there's the whole thing of, you know, like red strings supposed to be on your pinky that like connects you to your soulmate or something. But this isn't quite that, but reminds me of that. And it starts out in the bedroom. This guy. And things just kind of get weird from that point on. Switches to a different scene. And for the rest of it, it feels like she's like wandering through different places and there's a bunch of like weird, crazy transitions and everything. She's in like space or something here. Then no, it gives us like, I don't know, time loop type thing. I don't think it's actually a time loop, but type of vibe where it's like these places that are probably familiar to her, but something not quite right about them. She's like alone in all of them. This makes me think like going through memories or time loop or something, but it's a very interesting video. It's very, very subtle. It's not super spectacular and memorable really, but when you focus in on it, there's an interesting vibe hidden underneath it, and I'm not sure if there's a story to it or something. Kind of shocking how really subtle it is. Like seeing on it, I get more of a emotional vibe. I feel like the video is just supposed to enhance the emotion of the song a bit, but it's all shockingly subtle. So both the song and video, from when I've heard it before, like definitely didn't stick in my mind that much. Not all that interesting, but focusing in on it more, there's a bit more to both of them than I remembered. I feel like her vocal performance is all just kind of basic delivery for like this type of song. It's not big, like diverse or flashy song. She kind of gives a kind of basic vocal performance, but then the instrumental has some more energy to it, which makes it feel a bit more full, and her voice sounds very, very nice in it, but just the vocals alone wouldn't be something that would stick with me that much if not for the instrumental. And it's still not the most memorable Twice song I've ever heard, not the most memorable of any of their solo debuts, but I think just the fact their voice sounds nice combined with the instrumental being a bit more interesting brings the song up a bit. I think for a rating for the song, I would give like a 75 out of 100. Definitely not my favorite of the Twice solo title tracks or like any of Twice title tracks, but she still does have a nice voice. But I'm a bit more interested to hear the B-sides on this album, to hear how she switches it up in each song. In the video, again, I feel like there's something more to it, which is pretty interesting, but kind of just a bunch of disjointed scenes. Like, okay, she's in the mirror here, like a bunch of kind of artistic things that make me feel like there's some sort of eeriness kind of to it, but I don't really know what to make of it. So I think I'll give that like a 7 out of 10 as well. So it is a good title track. It's better than I remembered it being, but it's not something that blows me away all that much. But excited to get into the B-sides. So the first B-side is Heartbreak in Heaven, featuring PENIEL of BTOB. This is all in English, apparently. Here, another set. It's definitely cool hearing more of just her voice on its own. Like, she's, again, like not at all one of the main vocalists or anything. She's like more of a dancer, if anything, I think. But she definitely has like a nice, sweet tone to her.
Be
Really, really do like her tone. The song is like totally led by her vocals too. Like, so not being the main vocalist, you might expect some songs that kind of rely on instrumental more and like interesting vocal editing to make it stick out. But she's really just totally carrying this all with her vocals. Never heard his voice before, I don't think.
It's not good for me, but I can't help it when I see you. I just keep coming back for more. Can't tell if I'm in heaven or hell anymore. No.
Is that his whole part? Okay. So again, quite a simple song. This one even didn't have as much of an interesting instrumental as Runaway did. But I kind of liked just getting a total focus on her vocals the whole way through. I think she made it very fun. Like, it's a kind of fun, lighthearted song that doesn't have a ton to sink my teeth into, but it's just very enjoyable to listen to. Impressed with her vocal performance there, with her just keeping up the energy the whole way through. It was definitely nice to listen to. Seems like PENIEL got a very short part, pretty much. It was just a very short rap that wasn't really anything too interesting, but I definitely liked TZUYU's parts. Yeah, definitely not a song that's very unique or interesting, but it was just a fun, pleasant ride, fun to listen to. So like what Runaway had in the instrumental that made it interesting was kind of matched here just purely with her vocal performance. So I'd say it's about on the same level as Runaway overall. Maybe I give it an initial rating of 73. So just a little bit below Runaway, because like I'm always going to prefer songs that have more interesting instrumentals, but it's still a quite pleasant song to listen to again. Runaway had a bit more of a emotional vibe. This one was more kind of upbeat, so it's cool seeing different types of energy and moods to the different songs. So already enjoying hearing the different ways that her voice can go, and already feeling like I understand her voice better and like know what it sounds better. Just getting a bunch of her parts in a row instead of them just being hidden in TWICE songs with a bunch of other members. So excited for the rest. Next, Lazy Baby featuring PH1. So PH1's another rapper, so it should be cool. Whole lyric videos by Shadow by Yoongi again, by the way, check them out. Okay, another definitely very different vibe. This was extra fun. Heartbreak in Heaven was kind of more light-hearted feeling, but this one's a lot more energetic and like bubbly. Ooh.
I'm a lazy baby 내게만 집중 누가 뭐라든 When you gonna do it 아무 계획 없이 아무 고민 없이 모두 놀고 졸리면 또 낮잠 자기 꿈이 심각한 workaholic 나고 쉴 때가 더 불안한지 힘을 빼고 out rest 가볍게 refresh 딴 생각 안 할래 I'm just watching TV right now now need a comedy show what you gonna do when you gonna do it what you gonna do
I vibe with the sound and the lyrics of the song.
오늘만큼은 I'm a lazy baby 내게만 집중 누가 뭐라든 When you gonna do it
그 누가 뭐래도 time killing은 달콤한 healing 숨겨왔던 내 개인기는 멍 때리며 chilling 또 스마트폰은 초상달로 보내 on a rocket ship 오늘 내가 보고 싶은 건 따구리지 천장이지 남편하고 swim good 내 위를 배영으로 then I eat good 나도 시켜 대형으로 they don't guilty pleasures feel so nice yeah 내일이 되면 후회할지 몰라도 I do it twice
월화수목금 토일
끝이 없는 일주일
오늘만 a little bit
하루 종일 little bit
I ain't really lazy
You're really lazy
I ain't really lazy
You're really lazy
I'm really lazy
You're really lazy
I'm really lazy
You're really lazy
I'm really lazy. Thought they're gonna keep going. I know he's gonna sing along.
누가 뭐라든 When you gonna do it what you gonna do when you gonna do it 오늘만큼은 I'm a lazy baby 내게만 집중 누가 뭐라든 When you gonna do it
Okay. That's different than what I expect from her because TZUYU is such a like low-key calm person that just hearing her have these energetic parts like not yet, like it's just not what I expect from her, but it's very fun. It's a very, very fun, light-hearted song, even like much more than the last one even. Like a very feel-good song that you know just listen to like, yeah, it's okay to be lazy sometimes. It's good. Even though I kind of doubt the laziness of her with her being in Twice. I think it's hard to be a K-pop idol and be lazy, but she performs the feeling of the song well. And PH1 also, his part in this was a lot better than PENIEL's part in the last one, I think. I think he's definitely a better rapper, and the parts were more like clever and just fun to listen to. All the songs so far has definitely been very simple, like very straightforward vibe, like you get what you're expecting, but you know, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with songs like that, and this one has been my favorite of them. Just totally going all in on the super carefree fun vibe where it's like, yeah, I'm being lazy and I don't care. I'm just gonna do whatever I want. I think it's just done very well, executed exactly how you'd expect to do it, but in the best way. So yeah, very, very fun song. Probably give it an 81 initial rating. It's definitely my favorite so far. Next, Losing Sleep. Ooh.
Stay in my room 잠못 드는 밤 선명한
Interesting instrumental.
예민한 sense 일렁이 몰라의 사이도 오른 face Baby oh it's you That my heart is on fire fire See I know you're bad for me 근데 왜 이러는지 자꾸 원하고 원하지 널 향한 이 craving I've been losing sleep over you I've been losing sleep over you 너만 또 생각나 잠이 오지
Love the instrumental.
Losing sleep over you I've been losing sleep over you 하얗게 생긴 긴 밤 Yeah I need you by my side 또 겨누게 꺼져가는 갈증이 번지는 flame 불러 너의 name Yeah 멈출 수도 없다고 All night 밤새 Yeah I think of you 잠시 눈 감아도 dream of you I'm a dream of you Oh 너의 모든 A to Z 내겐 달콤한 toxic 누군도 아닌 너만이 참 채우는 feeling I've been losing sleep over you I've been losing sleep over you
Ooh, oh, okay. I love that, yeah. Man, that was cool too. All the Twice members, they all seem to, when they go solo, they take out a very, very Western feel to all their songs, like songs that aren't really in K-pop, and they're all more typical radio type songs. And this one, it's a very unique song, but when I listen to it, all I think of is like Western music, and like I don't have any real songs that I would compare it to, but this feels like something that I would expect more on the radio here. And it still has that kind of just straightforward kind of plain vibe that all the songs have had, but while also having like weird, interesting things, like a very fun, cool instrumental, and then just that part where her voice gets changed towards the end. So such an interesting effect, because it's not what I've come to expect from this album, because it's all just been so straightforward, just her basic vocals coming out and sound very pretty, but nothing that interesting, not a very interesting vocal delivery, in that it's not like fluctuating a bunch, it's just pleasant to listen to and not super stimulating. But then just having that little part is just different than that, but doesn't really mess up the vibe of the song. Like, it still definitely fits with the other songs of the album. This one, I think, is definitely my favorite so far. You know, I'm kind of always looking for more unique sounds and stuff in songs, and just this, that's enough to grab my attention more. I definitely like the instrumental a lot too. Feels almost more like Western than the rest of the songs on the album somehow, but kept my interest even more, even though I tend to prefer K-pop songs because they seem more interesting. This one was more interesting than the other songs of the album, while also feeling more Western. Probably this one 83 in the show rating. It's definitely my favorite. It's not like way better than the last one, especially like the rap and stuff on the last one. It was just a fun vibe, but say this one is just a little better with this kind of simplistic feeling to the album. I wonder if they're gonna end it off with the last two. One Love. They get more interesting every time. What is this chorus gonna be like? They got me into a rhythm of really like plain kind of cookie cutter songs that you just expect. It felt like just kind of like vocal performance and then instrumental. It was like, it all sounded very pleasant and nice, but it's nothing that captivating. Now just teased me with the last one. Now this one, they're just going off the deep end to very, very interesting instrumental. Just using her voice as the instrumental pretty much. Soaking up the very light-hearted, fun vibe.
간절히 찾았던 너라고 세상에 더 크게 외칠래 멀리 헤맸던 me and you 언제나 don't be mine 이젠 끝 so no you know it's true one love we only got one love
Feels like I'm like going through space in this part.
one heart don't break it no 요요해 so face it 내 맘속에 question 유일한 answer 난 영원히 오직 너인걸 we only got one love don't break it only one love so face it one love we should stick together baby 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 we should stick together one love we only got one
I get a
love.
very
We
spacey
only
feel to
got
this.
one heart, don't break it. No, 요요해. So face it. 내 맘속에 question 유일한 answer 난 영원히 오직 너인걸 we only got one love don't break it only one love so face it one love one love don't break it only one love so face it one love
Whoa. Okay, that was kind of a genius addition. As expected, I'm gonna like the ones that kind of interest me more and give me more unexpected stuff. But this does that by having a really unique instrumental, like using her voice as the main instrument, kind of. It's feeling like I'm in space. Like the rest of the songs have felt very down to earth and just straightforward, clear, pure. This has that clarity and pureness, but also giving you that extra little unique concept feeling where it feels a bit spacey, but then it totally fits with the rest of the album as well, while still making it more interesting by keeping it with that purity, like very pure vocals, then even enhancing that by using those pure vocals as part of the instrumental to make it go in an unexpected direction that hasn't been done in the rest of the songs and just is unique for any song to do that. But they keep the theme of the album of it all being so clear and just vocal driven, but then use that to make a more interesting sound out of it. So even more than the other like bright, fun, relaxing ones that I really did like this one has all that, and it feels like it's in the exact same genre. It definitely fits the same album as those ones, but this one just has that little extra taste of something special that really grabs my interest and makes it more memorable. So I think this one would be initial rating. We'll go with 86. So definitely the strongest one. I thought it was a very unique, cool, interesting song while keeping up that clear, basic vocal-driven theme to it, which usually those things don't really go together, and I'm always going to prefer ones that are more abstract and interesting, but this totally brings the two together in a very cool way. So yeah, see if the last one can match up to this, I guess. Okay, now Fly, which apparently she has credits on this one. Ballad.
You give me ways to fly again. 저 멀리 날아가. I hear you always by
Sounds like
my side.
a million dream from The Greatest Showman.
아무도 몰래 나를 또 숨기려 할 때쯤 다시는 들면 알아 넌 내 옆에 있단 걸. You help me on my way. 지치고 힘들 때 따뜻이 내 맘만 나지. I feel it 나 이제 손을 뻗을 테니 꽉 잡고 놓치지는 마. I'm a believer, a dreamer. 이 바람을 따라 약속해 우리 함께
He just has such a nice vocal color. Even basic songs like this just sound very nice.
Try to follow the beat of your heart 한 발씩 걸어 작은이 with me 이른 퍼즐을 찾아 날 위한 햇살이 이곳에 내리면 I'll spread my wings and fly again I'm a believer 구름들을 헤엄쳐 멀리 아득히 저 우주 끝까지도 기억해 모두 다 우리만의 시간 I'm a believer flying to the blue blue sky 가끔은 하늘엔 겹겹이 쌓여진 먹구름이 가득할지도 몰라 Anyway I'm gonna try You are the reason why Cause I know I'm alive I fly like a butterfly Fly little butterfly I spread my wings and fly I'm a believer 구름들을 헤엄쳐 멀리 아득히 저 우주 끝까지도 기억해 모두 다 우리만의 시간 I'm a believer flying to the blue blue I'm a believer 내 날개를 펼치고 하늘 바다로 뛰어날아 올라가 저 높이 우리 둘만의 세상으로 I'm a believer flying to the blue blue sky
Okay, I mean, that's about the song I would expect to end this album, definitely, but yeah, like, this isn't the type of album that I would typically be that into, that I would typically be really excited to listen to, but at the end of the day, like, when I actually do listen to it, like, if you have a nice voice and you're doing just nice relaxing songs where the entire focus is your voice, then it's going to be pretty nice to listen to. So this is maybe like the most basic of all the songs on this pretty, cookie cutter normal album, but means it puts even more focus on her vocals, which just are very nice. Like, I knew she had a nice sound to her voice, obviously. I have heard her voice in TWICE songs, but just getting to hear it in a bunch of full songs like this, just makes me realize, yeah, it's a very nice voice. So when you have a whole album that's pretty much just focused on that, like, not a whole lot on the production side of the rest of the parts of the album with the instrumental, it's just going to be very pleasant to listen to. So this is the type of song that would not interest me at all on other albums, just because it would usually be like for K-pop groups, and when you have the diversity of a bunch of different people's voices all just doing the same kind of basic, obvious, like, ballad song like this, it's not as interesting. But then when you focus on one person who has a nice voice and you get to just hear that from start to finish, it's very relaxing and nice. So I think I'll give this 73. It's definitely not the best, like, TWICE or TWICE related song I've heard, of course, but like, this whole album was just a very nice ride, nice to listen to. I'd always feel pleasant and happy when it comes on, and especially like Lazy Baby and One Love, is that what it's called? Those are ones that are a bit more interesting or like memorable and fun, that I would definitely like to hear more, even if I was just listening to them on their own and not in the context of listening to a full, just calming album like this. I would enjoy listening to those songs, but yeah, listening to it from start to finish, it's just a very relaxing, nice vibe. So definitely can't fault that. It's not going to be my favorite TWICE solo album. Might be my least favorite. I'd say either this or Nayeon's second solo album would probably be my least favorite of their solo albums, but still nice. There haven't been any like misses totally for their solo albums or any of their albums. They've all been good, solid. So definitely enjoyed listening to this, and would be definitely still be excited for a future comeback, especially if she did like switch things up and go for a little bit of a different vibe. Even if she did something like this, I would just be interested to see what was in it. So definitely liked getting to hear her voice for a long time. Definitely enjoyed it. Check out the Patreon if you want to see a lot more Twice album reactions and bonus Twice reactions and reactions to other groups. If you want to decide what stuff I do in the future, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.